Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and in today's video we are going to talk about the channel and what's going on with it. Well, you guys are seeing this on a Monday. Woohoo! You guys ready to start the official week? And that groggy morning of you getting up at 6 a.m., having to go to school and all that type of stuff in high school. Hey, if you don't have to get up at 6 a.m. just to go to high school, consider yourself lucky. Because in my city, they do it opposite, because instead of high school kids going early, they go later, and then elementary starts early. I remember, because I remember that as a kid growing up in my home city. Well, today is Friday, and Fridays are awesome! Fridays are awesome no matter what! So today, we are going to talk about the channel and what's going on with the channel. But you guys are seeing this on a Monday, so it's going to kind of give you guys some motivation for my viewers and for everyone else. So I highly encourage all my viewers to watch this video to understand what is going on, because we need to have a little bit of a motivational talk. And by motivational, I mean getting down to brass tacks. Like, what is going on here? So back in September, I made a video talking about me wanting to get 1,000 subscribers. Now you might be wondering, well, Tristan, why do you want 1,000 subscribers? What's so great about these 1,000 subscribers? Well, the thing about these 1,000 subscribers is that I can actually make income from these videos I make. Now, of course, I wouldn't be walking home, I wouldn't be receiving a check for like the average full-time pay. Probably not unless I were to actually get like millions of views and all this other stuff. I'm probably going to get maybe about minimum wage, possibly, for the amount of income that I'm getting on these videos, that I would be getting on these videos. And so I'm like, well, what should we do? Because, I have hardly any, and this was back when I had like 40-something subscribers. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I mean, what can I do? Well, then I started doing Roblox videos, and the Roblox videos have actually been the ones to actually really make this channel better. But lately, we have been kind of struggling here, because on every single Roblox video I do, it would at least get 1,000 views. At least 1,000 views within a day or two of it being uploaded. Well, that has not been the case. Recently, as you guys might have noticed, my Roblox videos have not been getting enough views as I would like. The views are low, they're not as good, and I'm like, what's going on here? And we were doing good until I started uploading different videos that were not specific Roblox videos, because the majority of people that play Roblox are little kids, like elementary school kids, because Roblox, it's a pretty easy game. It's pretty simple. It's similar to like Rigs of Rods, if you guys know what that is. But that's not always the case, because Roblox is pretty easy. You can go on there, find anything you're interested in, play the sim, right? Well, as you know, that YouTube is basically I wouldn't say a melting pot, but it's similar to a melting pot, because you guys go on to YouTube and you can pretty much look up anything. And there are some pretty peculiar interests that people have, and it's very interesting. There's people that are interested in sirens. I'm not talking about fire truck sirens and police car sirens and ambulance sirens. I'm talking about sirens that are on like weather sirens, like emergency sirens, like tornado sirens, that type of stuff. And there's people that have interest in fire alarms and all this other stuff. And it's like typically, it's typically, there's like people that are interested in fire alarms, there's people that are interested in like sirens, there's people that are interested in semi-trucks, people that are interested in school buses, cars, all this stuff, soccer, golf, everything you could possibly think of. There are people that have peculiar interests about hair, about the body, about all kinds of stuff. YouTube is a very, very bottomless, interest pool, I guess you can say. There's all kinds of things that you can get onto about YouTube. Everything. And there are people that have small channels about it, and there's people that have big channels about it. And, I found what is getting my source of content, and that is the school bus Roblox videos, right? Well, unfortunately, they haven't been doing any good, because for the last 2 weeks, I've been sitting on 290 subscribers. You might be thinking, well, Tristan, you already should be at like 310 already. What's going on? Why don't you have as many subscribers? Well, here's the thing. I think it's because I upload different videos that people kind of stop watching them. And it's not just the views. It's also the type of audiences that are coming in. A lot of these audiences, they may or may not have YouTube. And some people, they are not always in a device where they can just go on and just click subscribe and all that. And I know this for a fact because, my cousin, for instance, he sits and watches YouTube videos on his TV, but he actually is signed in on his TV. But the thing about it is, he may or may not subscribe. Well, he is subscribed. I hope he is. If he's not, then subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you like this video too. He would just not, he might not subscribe or not like the videos or something. And, that kind of would be why. And a majority of those viewers are doing just that. And I mean, I'm guilty of that myself. You know, I'd be watching stuff on my Kindle and on my phone where I'm not signed in, and I wouldn't be able to subscribe. And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like commenting. I don't feel like doing any of that stuff. And that's totally understandable. But the thing about it is that you can make a difference. And I'm not trying to sound like some World War II, 1940s, 1950s propaganda person, but trust me, you can make a difference in this. You can make a difference in my life and in other YouTubers' life as well by subscribing to this channel, by liking the videos. And, you know, part of me thinks, well, Tristan, why don't you, like, do more interactions with the audiences? Why don't you, like, do, like, giveaways and shout-outs? Well, I'll definitely do shout-outs. But if you guys want a shout-out, you're going to have to actually comment on the video. And what I'll do is I'll pick a winner, and you'll get a shout-out. And because you get a shout-out, you actually will get those, shouted out. And then I'll say, hey guys, subscribe to this channel. Now there are a lot of YouTube channels that barely have any subscribers. Like not even one. And it's because they like upload like 1 or 2 videos. Like one video would be completely grainy. It wouldn't be good, or it would be really short. And that's not what you need to do. You need to actually make better content. Find your source of viewers and find what you need to do. Now, of course, was I intending my channel to be a Roblox channel? No. I was intending my channel to be mostly biking related stuff and just have a general audience. I'm not specifically focusing on one audience or focusing on an audience that barely gets any views. You know, and that's why I upload things besides those Roblox videos. I mean, I do Roblox videos, but you have to understand that I have to not only focus on Roblox, I have to focus on other things as well. And, you know, it is a very, very challenging thing to do because, you know, people want to see those Roblox videos and they'd get all offended or they wouldn't want to watch it and they just click unsubscribe. And that's what happened to me past this week. Earlier this week, which is a Friday, which on Monday, I had 291 subscribers. Well, a couple days ago, somebody had unsubscribed from my channel, and I basically now am at 290. We're almost there to 300. And I'm actually planning on making a video about when I reach 500 subscribers. I was actually going to make a video talking about it because, you know, we're halfway there to being 1,000 subscribers. We just need 500 more and then we'd be able to monetize these videos. And, you know, it's exactly like I'm trying to say here is, you know, you guys, I really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. You know, just take the time out of your day and just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment. I mean, I'm not asking you to like be all chippy and Cheerio, you know, but I'm just asking you to just make something out of it, you know. Because the thing about it is that this is something that I'm looking forward to. And this is a great start. And, you know, this is why I highly encourage every single one of you who's watching this video right now to click that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And that is the literal only way you're going to be able to make a difference in my life in that regard. But It's not going to be that simple, is it? So because I've been trying to get those 1,000 subscribers, I'm trying to get it, and we haven't really made much progress. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get a part-time job, which means videos are going to come less. Well, not less, I should say, but they're just not going to be quite as long because, for instance, if I were to work at a grocery store or work from like 8 to 5, okay, I wouldn't really be able to do many vlogs, not all the time, but I would only be able to make about a video a day. You know, a Roblox video a day, and then edit it, and then upload it all within the same day. Because I wouldn't really have time to really do anything else. And upload it within the same day. And, you know, that's what I would have to do. But, like I said, you know, I might, and I most likely will, have to go and get a part-time job until I can, you know, and then this basically would become a side hustle for me in a way. You know, but this is why I highly encourage you guys. The longer it takes, the lot longer it is for me to be able to get to that 1,000 subs. And, you know, I just really want you guys to subscribe. Now, here's something that I'm kind of a bit worried about if I were to actually get to 1,000 subscribers. What I'm worried about is that somebody would subscribe to my channel, and let's say I have exactly 1,000 subscribers, right? I have exactly 1,000. Well, then what happens if someone unsubscribe or someone else subscribe? I've had like 998 subscribers, and then I won't be able to make income from that. So, you know, so that's why I'm trying to like push myself forward a little bit more once I get those 1,000 subscribers, so that way I have some fallback in case some people decide to unsubscribe. And I mean, I really don't understand why anybody would subscribe. I'm not that crazy YouTuber I was. I mean, trust me, I had an Instagram account, and I had about 70 subscribers on it. Not 70 subscribers, followers. And it was intended to be a, you know, like a spam account, you know, like an account where you, and I would daily post on it, and I had like over 4,000 posts. I had 1,000 posts within the first 6 months of having it, of having that Instagram account. And now it was almost down to like 20 something subscribe. I mean, 20 something followers. And that's a lot of followers I'm losing, right? Because of all the posting and all that type of stuff. People are sick and tired of it. You know, they're tired of having to see your name pop up on every single one. But on YouTube, it's a different story. You are here to watch, not to be on your cell phone treating it as if it's TikTok or Instagram. It's not intended for that. This is for strictly YouTube videos. Strictly YouTube videos. You know, it's not like you're going to find pictures on one account like you would. This is a YouTube channel. There are supposed to be a lot of videos. And yes, I do upload daily, like almost every single day. But I do that so that way I get more subscribers and get you guys fed up in content. Because if there is no content, then you guys would likely unsubscribe. Or there wouldn't be any more subscribers coming in. So that is the deal. That is the deal. And, you know, me being almost up there, not everybody, and even when I first started my YouTube channel, not everybody is going to like the video. And unfortunately, that dislike button exists. And me personally, I don't think it should exist. I think that not the subscribe button, but the dislike button is removed. Because it makes no benefit. No benefit whatsoever. Because when I make a video that's like controversial, or it's like stupid in some people's eyes, they dislike it. I mean, like you first upload a video, and then someone just hits dislike within like the first couple seconds of it, and it really ticks me off. Like, and there's like these people that go on these sprees where they like dislike one video of mine, then dislike another, then they dislike another, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, what is the deal? Like, why are you doing that? Is it because you're an unhappy person? And that happened on my gaming channel. And my gaming channel only has like 12 subscribers. And that's a very small channel. Like, are you just trying to like completely step on my hand and not get my gaming channel going up? I mean, that's the way I kind of see it. And, you know, that's the way I see it. But, you know, people shouldn't be, the dislike button should not exist. Because that just creates more problems than good, in my opinion. And next, we are going to talk about hate comments. Now, I can't even talk. Surprisingly, I have not gotten, unfortunately, I have not gotten any hate comments on any of my videos. Hardly none. You know, and people would make these comments like, oh, well, like there's this one guy who was a cyclist. He wasn't even that big of a cyclist channel. And he had said, oh, the reason why videos are being disliked is because you don't add a subscription because your video shows nothing. Like, dude, it's my channel. And the whole purpose of a subscription, description is that it's to kind of, you know, it's optional. Like, you know, the whole, your purpose is to watch the video. And yeah, I understand you would skip through it, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that is what happens. And, you know, and when I am eligible to put chapters in my videos, I will most certainly do that. I will most certainly put in chapters of my videos so that way you guys have those chapters. And I'm kind of lagging on my Bluetooth thing here. Yeah, and I mean, you know, that is understandable. But, you know, but to go and actually admit that you're the one disliking my videos, so, yeah, don't be doing that type of stuff. And I also would get spam comments. Now, thankfully that hasn't happened. But there was this really weird comment. It was like this, like, Asian lady or something. Like this, I doubt it was even real. But it was the video with me and my cousins going out to the beach and all this type of stuff. And they said, "Hi, boys." And I just went, boop, 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 and it was gone. And yeah, thankfully that hasn't happened. But yeah, those scam comments would drive me nuts. And yeah, it would drive me absolutely insane. So I'm like, yeah, gotta be cut. But yeah, I mean, that's that. Now let's talk about the golf videos. Would that actually be an option? The golf videos. Golf, golf, golf. So as you guys know, a while back, I made a video with my cousin. And it was a golf video. And it was quite long. Well, it wasn't actually that long. We actually made this golf video. Where we went to the golf course Well, actually, this actually came up as a fluke thing, because me and Andrew, we went to the golf course. You know, I went to go with him, drive the golf cart, blah 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 blah, and he's like, and you know, we go, and he's like, well, why don't you film this for your channel? So I did, and we ended up filming and all this other stuff, and I airdropped it to my Mac, and we did an edit together, and Andrew liked it, but it did not go viral, and I think maybe because, and you know, you might be thinking, well, Tristan, your cousin got a hole-in-one. Isn't that like a 1 in a million, like Luke Skywalker blowing up the Death Star with one shot? Well, yes, that is actually true, but it did not go viral. I have no idea why. Part of it maybe because the title didn't stand out. It didn't actually stand out. Because since this was my very first golfing video and it had so many low views, it didn't actually stand out. Now, if the golf videos were a source of content, you could bet your butt I'll be going up to, you know, I'll be saying, hey Andrew, we need to go out to the golf course. Andrew, we need to go out to the golf course. Andrew. We go out to the golf course. I'd be driving him nuts every single day to go out to that golf course and do it. And you know, and he'll be pulling up in his Mini, and he'll load up his equipment and my tripod and this camera, and we'll be headed out to that golf course. Now, of course, I don't know how comfortable I would taking a camera out there to the golf course, because people act weird when you have a camera and that type of stuff, and some places actually won't let you film, and they can be quite a hindrance about it. So, you know, that's that. But I don't know. I mean, Andrew could always find some other solutions. Now, you might be thinking, well, Tristan, wasn't it a goal of yours to make Andrew a coexisting star on your channel? That actually is true. I was actually wanting him to be a coexistent star, because he actually, because I'm like, Andrew, we could do videos together, and we could actually, like, you know, be like one of those, like the duos on the duos on YouTube. And he's like, I don't know. I mean, we could do that. And, you know, and the thing about Andrew is he's not really much of a videogenic person. Like, he doesn't mind being on video, but he's not much of a videogenic person. Like, he doesn't actually have the sense of humor as I do, and the type of commentary as I do. You know, my cousin, he barely ever talks on video. You know, and, you know, he kind of just ignores the camera and plays on his phone and does all that type of stuff without really acknowledging that it's there. He doesn't actually, like, give commentary. He's mostly the one who is basically just kind of, you know, kind of very silent type person. But he actually did pretty good. And, you know, some of the things was unfiltered in that video. And, I mean, that's kind of the realism. I like to keep it real. You know, with my cousin, you know, with Andrew, you know, with him complaining about me standing, about me not wanting to get closer and all this type of stuff, and my whole driving crap. That is the real, and that's why I like to keep the realism there. As much as some people are like, well, Tristan, you should cut that out because no one wants to see your cousin acting like that. But, you know, my cousin is not my freaking parent. I mean, he's a cousin, you know, and he is another male, so he is, in fact, kind of like, he kind of has that brother mentality. And so, you know, and that's just the way it is. You just gotta take it or leave it. And, you know, that's that. And, you know, that's why I'm like, you know, we need to go out and do more videos together and, you know, film and all this other stuff. And, You know, and I'm not as like advanced as like Jake Paul is, you know, with him like you know, like where it like changes from scene to scene to scene to scene. You know, like one moment they're like showing something like this, and the next moment they're showing someone's car, and the next moment someone's doing something stupid by jumping off a roof or something into a pool. I mean, it's like it's just like like you just have no, like you have like no, um, like it's just like quick, 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 you know, and that's how those professional YouTubers are, and they're editing because they have bajillions of followers, but you know, yet they end up running into stubs within a while. I mean, even the most popular YouTubers get run into problems too, and you know, it's the way it is. But they don't have to break a sweat because they're over millions of subscribers. They don't have to worry about not making income or whatever from what they do, and you know, that's just what happens. And you know, and the thing about YouTube is when it's out there, it's out there. Trust me. Now here lies a question: should me and Andrew go and do these more golf videos? Well, we don't have to do golf videos. We could do baseball videos. I mean, Andrew can't really do baseball because he has a condition with his arm. He had suffered an injury back in his last years of baseball, and he still, to this day, still struggles from it. So his throwing isn't as good. Well, I mean, it's good, but it just hurts his arm, and it ends up becoming a problem and all this other stuff. And so, yeah. And, you know, and Andrew wasn't a pitcher. He was the one that would hit and was kind of an outfielder type thing. But nonetheless, he can get it done. You know, he could probably do a baseball video once in a while. He could do a golf video once in a while. You know, he could do a soccer video once in a while. And I mean, that type of stuff. But the thing about it is, I kind of want to make it more different than the average, you know? Like going to his game and having this camera set up and being like the news person, that just kind of seems a bit too much for me, you know? Because what good is it going to do if I were to do that and upload that when it could be on national television in like a day or so? You know what I mean? Like that there just doesn't make much sense to me. And that's part of the reason why I want to do things that where those news cameras don't go and film things. And you know, yeah, some people might not find it interesting, but trust me, somebody's got to find it interesting out there. I mean, golf, soccer, all that stuff. And that's what I said in one of my videos about a year ago, and yet, you know, it only happened one time. And, you know, maybe Andrew could possibly change the playing field here. But yeah, that's pretty much really it from what all of this says. So Andrew, if you're watching, let's do his golfing videos again. But yeah. So guys, so I'm going to wrap up this video today with a message. Please subscribe to this channel. Please. I am trying to get where I need to be and all this other stuff. I need you guys to subscribe. Subscribe. Because please, you can make a difference in my life by subscribing. Don't be lazy. Sign into a device that you're watching this video on and just subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. But without further ado, guys, make sure that you guys like, that you guys comment, that you guys subscribe, of course. And I will see you guys in another video. And happy Monday! Happy Monday. See ya.